underneath the scoop, there's a little pocket. There you go.
Oh, this is low, man.
Yes. This thing does not have a stock exhaust because it was so quiet. It was like a Lincoln. I mean, who wants to be in a car as quiet as a Lincoln if you're driving a
when you're
GT?
driving this.
No,
yeah.
You want to hear it.
Oh yeah. Hey, welcome back to 5 Minute Drive. I am Fireball. I'm your host for today, and we have a very, very cool guy that we're driving with this time. Sometimes I don't drive because my guest has a really cool car. Today it's Camilo Pardo. Camilo, welcome to the show.
Fireball.
Thanks, man. Camilo is an incredible designer and artist, not only in cars, but in fashion, in furniture. What else am I missing?
That's about as much time that I have. You know, if you spread yourself across fashion and furniture, which I don't exercise, designing furniture as much as I'd like to, but I do a lot of paintings.
Sure.
So I'm a fine artist, and all that really starts taking up all of your time.
And there's a lot of stuff in all that. It's all kind of interconnected.
I love doing graphics.
Yeah.
I think that's an important part of design. I used to work in oil, and I switched to acrylic, mainly because, I love oil and I love the way it smells, but it's extremely toxic.
Yeah.
And if you're in a studio 24/7 with all that, eventually it's going to start taking years off your life. But there's nothing better than having a water-based medium.
Oh yeah.
Cleaning your brushes is a breeze for somebody that has to clean a lot of brushes. And sometimes I've noticed that you make sacrifices in the painting just to avoid washing the brush.
Exactly.
So no, wash the brush.
Yeah.
Don't make the sacrifice. Use as many brushes as you can.
Yeah.
Just to get that slight gradation. That with a brush that's not polluted. And if it's water-based, then you're all set. The other thing about acrylic and oil, they're bulletproof.
Yeah, plastic.
Yeah, you can leave it outside, and it can rain on it.
Yeah. Your pieces are pretty good size. What goes into choosing the subject for your art? The type of car that you want to do. Is it based on a commission? Is it something that you love? That you think will sell? What is it that you go through? What's your process?
It started by doing things that I just wanted to paint.
Yeah.
I'm a big Formula One fan, and I love the cars. They're so graphic. Just walking around in the pit or the paddock. Your heart's like, or my heart, is racing, as I look at the vehicles going, oh my God, I gotta paint this.
Yeah.
I want to paint this. I don't know, that's the way I like to capture stuff. People saw that art, and it soon developed into what it is now, which is a lot of commissions. People want me to do paintings of their cars.
Yeah. How long does it take you to do a piece?
When do you need it?
One of the bigger pieces. When do you need it?
I did a 917 art car for a buddy of mine, and he has it in his living room.
Oh yeah.
It's a Porsche. It's just the shell.
Is there anything that you'd like to do you haven't done yet?
Yes. It's on my list. Yeah, I'd like to do, and this is common knowledge with the Shelby people. I'd like to do another Cobra.
Yeah.
I think that project is well overdue, and actually Carol asked me to do it, so I did start it.
Yeah. Are you married?
No, I've never been married.
Plans?
You never know. We got all week.
what year is this car?
This is a 2005
Ford GT.
Yes.
That you designed when you were at Ford.
Yeah, I'm the chief designer on the vehicle.
And you were at Ford for 15 years?
24.
24 years?
Yeah.
Somebody screwed up the website stats.
Oh,
24
really?
years you were at Ford.
Mm-hmm.
How many vehicles did you do in that time?
I mean, we did so many cars. When I was in college, I wanted to work in Europe, or I wanted to work in California. And when I graduated, Ford had the best offer because out of the big three, they were the most international. It's called Motor City Masters.
Motor City Masters, right.
And it's on True TV.
They're going to announce the winner shortly.
Yeah, well, the last episode is Tuesday. It's down to 2 people.
And
so
you won't tell me whether you're the guy or not.
Well, I can't say anything. I mean, you can wait till Tuesday, but
this doesn't air until a week from Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you could say it if you want.
Yeah, but so you're gonna have to wait.
It's not made for U-turns. It's made for
no, unless
going straight, going fast.
Power through the U-turn, and that's so much fun.
How much horsepower does this have?
This has 650. I mean, it hasn't been dyno tested, but these cars come out with more or less 550 horsepower, 550.
Yeah.
And when you do a pulley and tune modification,
yeah.
It gives you an extra 100 horse. So this has more or less 650.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that I never notice any of the little noises the car makes because I usually have the stereo blasting.
So where can people go to get more information about you and your art and everything else? What's the best place?
Well, right now, my website is about as functional as it's ever been. You can actually use it to buy art. Okay. And I mean, it does need a little bit of updating. I checked it out. But you can look at all my work at CAMILOPARDO.com. Okay. And if you just Google my name, you know, there'll be a lot of stuff, and just hit images, you can see all the pictures and stuff.
Camilo, thank you, man.
Sure.
Be part of the show.
This was
awesome.
cool. You know,
doesn't get any better than driving around in a 650 horsepower Ford GT.
Yeah, especially in a wonderful environment like this. Look at that. I mean, look how beautiful the beach looks right now. I wish I could just take this thing right out into the sand.
You could, but only once.
Yeah. I used to take this thing camping, but not this one, but a previous one, the Golf GT.
Yep.
And there was a campground just off of Key West.
It's like taking a Rolls Royce camping.
Nah, this is a different thing.